You are live.
Seriously? For real?
I am live.
For real? I don't believe you.
Totally live.
I don't believe you.
All right, look, listen. I think it kind of goes without saying.
Plug it in.
Plug what in?
The board to make noise. Or is it just plays through there?
Every week. Every week. Guys, I'm telling you, she's losing it.
What? I have to do everything to set up?
No, you don't have to do anything because every week we don't play it through those
I
speakers.
thought we did.
Every week we don't
We just
play
do
it
it
through
in here
those.
for us.
Every week we don't play it through those speakers.
Okay. All right. Every.
Oh my God. Mike McWhorter, you would have loved it. And
You
I
would
wish you were
have.
there. I wanted to say, there's only a couple people here, but this is all of my vinyl that is local. This is just local to Springfield and surrounding areas. How about you guys pick what I play? Look, I got all kinds of crap. I always pick. And I don't know what you want. Those two aren't local, but
We've played a
and
lot.
some of these
we've
I've
a
played
lot of Jimmy.
already.
Yeah.
Fucking Jimmy Guy.
You know-
I like his sultry songs.
You know what, Dan?
This is cool. This is
My hair is frizzy.
a compilation. I do have some morels in here. This is a compilation that actually, it's like a indie, people that weren't signed to a record company. And it actually has Jim Wonderly on here, which some of you guys know. And it also has Clinton Thompson. Two guys from Springfield on a compilation.
Mike McWhorter says, bust out some Jeff Williams, a.k.a. Carmen Wilder.
Ooh, I don't know if I have
I don't
that.
think we have that.
The Garden Heads are cool. They're a newer band.
Excuse me.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with Alan Ross. I've got a couple of his records in here. They're pretty fun. They're different. They're cool. Here's an old gospel record of a guy I used to be in a band with.
That guy.
The Creek Rocks.
Creek Rocks.
What should I play? Somebody tell me what to play. Here's the Morels.
Maybe we should do
Lake Cobb.
Julia Lake Cobb.
Talking about the Morels.
I think that Julia and her husband win the award for Best Dressed on Thursday night.
Holy crap, they looked amazing.
I think so. They were amazing.
I'll set it aside
Yes.
because I
Sneak
don't
preview.
have that
Ah!
damn sneak
Oh,
preview record.
It's like $300 or something.
No, wait, I
No.
don't know yet.
I thought it was like $300.
No, we
What
haven't
am I
found
thinking
any.
of then? I thought it
I
was.
have no idea.
Okay.
But we told you guys about a place called The Royal a while back. Is where we went and saw. Who did we see there?
God. Isabel Crane.
We saw Isabel Crane there, and they have
Bev.
vinyl there. And they let you request it. If you want to like ask them to play one of their records, they'll put it on while you sit there and enjoy a drink. And they've got the sneak preview record. Joey Skidmore. He don't give a damn. Love that guy. Indian Summer. This man had... I knew Dave Sharon. I mean, I kind
A lot of people do know Dave
I
Sharon.
kind of know
Yeah.
Dave Sharon.
Yeah.
The Symptoms. This is a band before the Morels. Yes. She accepts their award, and thank you for giving us an excuse to get our sassy clothes out to wear.
Love
Yeah,
you
they look
back.
amazing.
Love you back, sweetie.
Mike
that's
McWhorter
cool.
will appreciate my Fool's Face collection.
You have a collection. You have what, 2? 3?
I've got 3 now.
Yeah.
Let me look here. I got that one, and this one, and
That one.
this one.
Yeah.
Look at there.
You probably have more of them than anybody, right?
I might have more of them than Tommy has.
And he's in the band.
I got 3 Fool's Face records. Yes, sirree, I do. I do, by God. I got them.
3 of them.
Unknown band. This was a band that Jimmy Cottongim was in. Entropy. This is awesome. It's got Don Ships was in it. Bunch of other cool guys. It's instrumental only.
But it's Don Ships.
But it's Don Ships,
Yes.
sucker.
Yes. What is Mike saying? How about James Dillard's band Man About Town from the 80s?
I don't have that.
See, this is stuff to look for, though. If we don't have it, he will be looking for
Here's
the
another
vinyl.
Alan Ross record. It's got some funny stuff.
Julia says, Steven says, it was just an honor to be nominated. But you won! You won! Yay!
The Yowl. This is actually a very recently released record.
Yes, it is. Very recent.
Like a punk band. They're kind of punk. I got a couple mistakes.
We've all made a couple of mistakes. Oh, you mean the album?
Let's see. I thought I had a couple of them.
I thought you did too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have a duplicate of that? Oh, because it was crappy. Yeah.
I got 2 mistakes records. Woo-wee. Woo-wee. Those are good ones.
If you're just joining us, we are letting you all pick what song or songs
yeah,
we
if you
play
see anything
tonight.
you like, this is all my local vinyl.
Yeah.
The Fine Lines, those guys are good. This is, this record's not even released
Not
yet.
even released yet. Hot copy right there.
This is actually the only copy in all of Springfield, Missouri. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It really is.
Yes, it is.
Vicky Self, I love this record. This is,
An early mentor of mine in this town.
and she's also sisters to Ronnie Self,
That's right.
who a lot of you know I'm a big fan of. This is his sister.
That's right.
We got the,
Is that Marshfield thing?
Marshfield High School Band
From 1983.
from 1983. Here's a compilation record I've got with Ronnie Self.
There he is.
Right there. And of course, I've got Someone Still Loves You, Boris Yeltsin.
So, you pick. The first person to pick one of the albums that he just showed will play their album tonight to open the show. Even though we're about 9 minutes in, we'll still play some local live?
I mean, if you
Local
want to.
vinyl. That's what I meant to say, is local vinyl.
This is my stuff here. This is all Springfield and the surrounding areas.
Anything from Fool's Face. All right, Mike McWhorter, you win. Mike McWhorter wins.
Any specific request from Fool's Face?
Any specific of these 3 albums? Because he said anything, and he only put FF because he can't make a backwards upside down F.
Those are valuable.
Yes, sir. So, you gonna rattle off songs or just he said anything?
Okay. We'll play the first track off of this one.
All right, that sounds good. Bev says, "Too bad you don't have Thanks a Million."
I do have
Oh, but we
just
do.
not on vinyl.
Just not on vinyl. That's right. He specifically wants to play some vinyl. That's what she's talking about. She's probably saying, "Too bad you don't have
Oh yeah,
Thanks a
too
Million
bad I
on
don't
vinyl."
have Thanks a Million vinyl.
Yep, that'd be fun to reissue.
The first cut off of this record here, it's called Even Angels Fall. I haven't even heard it myself.
Yay.
Man, this record is in like perfect condition.
That's great.
I love it. Even Angels Fall.
Even Angels Fall, which is true.
Give me a little summy sum.
No Tom Hembry, no Stadler brothers. Sorry, there's no Stadler brothers in this stack because they're not from Springfield.
Yeah, I don't have any Statler.
And
I hope that's too loud for Tom
These
Hembry.
two, yeah, I hope it's too loud.
play one cut.
All right. Sounds good to me.
Forget. So here's the
Gotta keep it
lesson
alive,
for
baby.
the girl who thought she knew it all.
I like that.
Even angels fall. Even angels fall. Angels fall. Lovers cause a traffic jam on a trip down memory lane. Another funny way of saying love walks hand in hand with pain. You take your love down to the element, set their hearts on
It's
fire.
the drummer for Funhouse.
That's it.
That the endless just cannot extinguish. How many tears did you inspire? But now your eyes complete the sentence, your lips that trail off,
We're all
and
babies.
your fingers hesitate where once they never stopped. So here's a lesson for the girl who thought she knew it all. Even angels fall, even angels fall. Angels fall in love.
See what they did there?
Even angels fall in love.
In love.
Yay!
Oh, man.
There's some Fool's Face, Children.
You know who else was in that band?
Who else? Who else, Dan? Do tell. You're rummaging. What are you rummaging through?
I don't know. Why don't you talk?
So a lot of questions have been asked to me this last week, like, where's a big post about the roast? Where can I see pictures? Where can I? Yes, we are just like.
The subject too much.
I'm just going to say, just while you're doing that, we will be getting to that. We will be getting to that. Zen Lens Photosmedia sent a bunch of pictures, and we will definitely be revealing some of that. Maybe we'll do a sneak peek of a few tonight, but we are still like catching our breath from last Thursday. I know it's been a week, and y'all are like, whatever, blah, whatever. But yeah, we're still catching our breath while we're recovering and all that from the weekend. Mike McWhorter says, oh, nope, this one right here. Mike McWhorter says, I don't mean this as an insult, but Fool's Face always makes me think they are the Ramones' nicer little brother. Yeah, you
That
can
is
relate.
how they are.
That it's kind of really true, right? Yeah, Jared Isaac says, yeah, Tara, don't be messing up Dan's show by changing the subject. You tell me to talk, and then I change the subject too much. So what were you getting at?
Yeah, I don't really think that was out of line for me to request that you don't change the subject too much. I was just trying to follow up on my Fool's Face song.
I know.
Jeez.
But I got no Fool's Face
Why don't
information.
everybody quit busting my balls out there?
Yeah, we're done with the roast apparently, so we can't keep. We're not hashtag roasty anymore apparently. But that's how we live our life. That's how I live.
I was just gonna say
I wasn't
another-
kidding. I wasn't kidding when I said that's how I feel by 11 o'clock every day.
Another member in the band Fool's Face was Jim Wirt.
Oh,
And
really?
Jim Wirt has produced some really awesome records. One of my favorites, actually.
Yes, this is a great
Also
record.
from right here in Springfield, Missouri.
Boom Sauce.
Produced by Jim Wirt of Fool's Face, Mood Ring Circus.
Limbo Days. This
Limbo
is a great
Days.
album.
This record is awesome.
We just don't have it on vinyl, so you know what I mean. So,
Produced by Jim Wirt. Of
Yeah.
the Fool's Face.
thanks, Mike.
Hello.
Mike says prop on the Rock God's Kiss poster. Well, Doug Fuller officially asked us to put it up there and he would pay us money. And I believe we're going to be seeing him someday soon and he's going to hand us money. I don't know how much. But the Kiss poster stays up there for Doug Fuller. The things you'll do for money. What's Jared saying? No. When you said not to give too much away about the pics in the roast post. Oh, okay. Stealing Dan's show. I got you. Sorry. I see what you're saying.
No, I actually don't want to show any of that stuff or even talk about it tonight. You're the one who wants to talk about it,
I
so
wanna
forget
do,
it.
I want to do.
I
a
don't
sneak
really
peek.
care.
I do. We don't discuss the show before we hit the air, so it's something I want to do. Just a sneak peek. Just a sneak peek. That's all I want to do. So,
Anyway, how's everybody doing out there?
yay. I'm glorious. How are you, babe?
I'm doing pretty good.
You're sweating. Is it still hot in here? There's a
No,
towel.
it's not hot in here. I was just feverishly trying to find that Mood Ring Circus record.
Yeah, Tom Henry, good one, good one. Nice little post for some Jared spam through Tom. We write a new song, Jared spam through Tom.
No.
No. There's a tomorrow night, right? Is the audio roast adult prom, and just by putting the word adult in there makes people think it's going to be pretty sassy. But he's telling us that it's not going to be that kind of adult. So it just means, hey, you don't have to be in high school to do it. It's Friday night, tomorrow night at the Riff. Is it tomorrow night? I think it's tomorrow night at the Riff. Gotcha. Oh, Bev says we forgot to sign that. Speaking of that, thanks for bringing that up. Look at that.
Yeah, here's the cool record that Rewind Records had made for me. And so Jody Guy Cottengim actually brought this by to me earlier tonight.
On his way to
the Papa Green Shoes happening tonight at the Riff. And everybody signed it, and it's really, really awesome.
It is amazing. It's pretty freaking amazing.
Fitted perfectly with a nice dick right at the top.
Right at the top.
Spewing out cum. And says Brian Copeland was here.
That's weird.
I don't know who that is.
I didn't see him that night, so that's weird. I don't know how that happened.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, Julia, that's right. She had her knee surgery. She's got the knee elevated and on ice, got my meds in check, and I'm chilling at the house with my helpers. Well, good for you, sweetheart.
Yay.
She said after her surgery, on the day of the surgery, I saw a post that said she was up walking with a walker. And I'm like, how would you even want to put any weight on that thing? But go, girl. Jeez, oh, Pete's. I don't understand. For those who don't know, knee replacement, like full on, like, she's bionic now. She's got this. She can run faster and everything. Jared says he's tired of as fuck construction work in the complex sucks a big one, and he says the show will not be too sassy. I'm sassed out after last week. That's funny.
One thing kind of interesting, if you didn't catch it on Facebook, it actually is episode number 50 of the Unsung Screamers. Had we done Unsung Screamers last week, which was on my 50th birthday, it would have also been the 50th episode of Unsung Screamers. That was just a weird thing we figured out today. So this week is still episode number 50.
That's right.
And it's kind of like finally, hopefully, the final chapter of my birthday week. I'm real sick of everything, period.
You're sick of everything.
Yeah. Since I've turned 50, I've totally changed, and I don't care anymore.
He kind of has, guys. Like
now I'm out.
There's a lot of changes that happened in Dan like the next day, and we're gonna keep that to ourselves. But whatever. Hi, Cindy Lucas. Cool Karma, number 50. Right on. Heather. Hi, Heather Vols. 50.
Heather Vols.
50. Julia has a paragraph.
Yep, outpatient surgery for her knee replacement. Physical therapy. People said walk, and I did, using a walker, of course. Modern medicine is the shit, and the song Boilermaker has been running through my head all week. Gonna recreate that video when I am able. That's awesome.
That's awesome. All you need is a treadmill. That's nice. Stephanie Kegel's here. Hi, Stephanie.
Oh, gosh.
You get a whole month, buddy. Hashtag Team Dan.
Team Dan. Hashtag Team Dan. Yes, always. Jared says, yes, only 5 doll hairs will get you. I hope that's a typo.
No, doll hairs is like what you say when you're being funny. That's a real, like,
okay.
I've heard.
Only 5 doll hairs will get you admission into the Rift tomorrow night for the adult prom dancing karaoke games prices.
Prices? No,
yes. I knew there'd be a typo.
That's
Drinks.
no typo. He says that's no typo.
Yeah,
but
the doll hairs isn't, but prices is.
Yep. Gotcha.
Still got him. Dancing, karaoke, games, prices, and drinks. Gonna be a freaking blast. Zen Lens Photomedia will be doing a photo booth and traditional prom pics, and Rewind Records will be slinging some killer albums as always.
Nice.
7 to 11, ages 12 and up.
Seriously, ages 12 and up. He's allowing 12-year-olds and up. He says prizes. Now that was a typo. Damn it. Yeah, but Heather says, I have doll hairs.
I have doll hairs. I've never heard doll hairs.
You haven't?
Uh-uh.
Wow.
Some things you've heard of and some things you haven't.
Nice. I have. It sounds like a real Scott Henry type thing. Right.
Oh man.
Oh, hi. Hello, Chris from YouTube. Chris Press. I love that. Chris Press. She changed. Hello. Giving on your YouTube page some love so I can share it. Well, thank you, Christy. Chris Press. It's Chris Press from YouTube. I love it.
Oh man.
So if someone actually brings five actual doll hairs, they get in. Kids gonna be chopping up their toys.
Jared says he was asked if it's all ages and he had to ban newborns and toddlers.
Well,
did we have newborns and toddlers at our show?
we had an infant, I believe. I saw an infant there, a very, very young child, and somebody made a joke about it later. Yeah, I can't remember. See, we're still, like, I can't remember most of the night, and we were, like, the sober ones of the group, and believe it or not, and we're still, like, remembering certain things that happened, but I believe that there was a small child there. I think so.
I know there was a couple 12-year-olds, but
yeah,
I don't remember a tiny.
But somebody said something about an actual baby or something like that. But I didn't see Trish because Trish was going to come with the baby. But
yeah,
I
she
didn't
asked
see
if she
her.
could. And I was like, I don't care.
Unless she snuck in and snuck out, so I don't know. But if that was her, then awesome. Yep, that's probably the one. Yeah, I don't remember seeing this, but I remember hearing about it later that there was like an infant there or something. And I'm like, all right, well, whatever.
At least they came, which is better than I can say for a lot of other people.
Yeah, I know.
Who promised they were going to.
There were a lot of people that were supposed to be there. I know.
But I don't give a damn.
Mike McWhorter already apologized, but anyway.
Oh, Mike McWhorter's a dick. That's that guy.
Yeah.
I never liked him anyway.
You never did.
No.
No. F that guy.
F him and his frizzy hair. See, you missed the roast, so you might get a little roasting tonight, Mike.
That's right. You might. I don't know. If
Yeah, everyone was a little under the influence. It went a little long. It went a lot long, actually. We weren't really expecting it to go that long. We had timed it out so many times here at home, just assuming, like, okay, if everybody averages a little 10 minutes each, it's going to be a nice, good old, couple hours, and it'll be perfect. And then we just did not at all take into consideration the drunk factor. There was some sloshiness before the show even started. I mean, before the doors even opened.
Yeah.
By some of the roasters. And so after everybody had worked their asses off for about 5 weeks working on their jokes and everything else, it was very, very hard to cut anybody.
Yeah.
And we actually did have to cut Chrissy Pressler, which was awful. That was the worst part of the whole night, was having to do that.
That sucked.
But it would have gone till 4 a.m. if we wouldn't have. Mike is so crushed that I think he's an ass.
Yeah, I know.
I'm crushed here.
Cindy Lucas left at 10. Yeah, you missed the end. You missed him. So, holy crap, he was probably one of the best.
So shit happens. Nobody's ever done a roast before, so we really kind of didn't. We didn't kind of prepare for some very unexpected shit. Mm-hmm. So other than that, we started on time and we kind of did our thing, but there was some things out of our control. So it went a little bit long, but yeah. So what? I actually wasn't longer than probably 15 minutes.
Right. And he was the star. So Jared says, you noobs didn't do proper scripting. Well, we did. We did proper scripting, and a handful of the people on the dais. It was kind of impossible. I'm going to say this again. On the dais, this is for Tom Hembry, on the dais, there were a handful of people on the dais that actually did script and do exactly what they said they were going to do. And some got a little bit long and all this, but we did properly script, and we did properly put shit together. And then it just...
Well, it was hard to do a dress rehearsal with real scripting and all that because several of the people were from out of town, which was huge that they actually came from out of town. We had someone from Kansas City, someone from Jane, Missouri, someone from New Hampshire.
And one from St. Louis.
And another one from St. Louis. Several of them made big trips to get to Springfield. And so trying to do a dress rehearsal and all that was... yeah, and herding cats is hard to herd.
Where's that at?
Yeah, it's a hard herd. of cats to herd.
Yeah.
It's true. And so whatever, if I was to do one again, or if anybody wants us to plan one for them, we'd love to be involved. We can tell you
we've
some
learned.
of we know more about roasts in local Springfield, Missouri than anyone else.
Yep.
Other than that, it was actually a really, really fun night.
Stephanie says, how long did Dan talk? I think he said that a second ago. It wasn't more than 15, but it was at the end.
Tom was like, 4 of the Deus members were train wrecks, 5 to 6 really good, 2 to 3 great. The 4 always stick out and leave scars. Just a thought.
Exactly.
Yeah, 100% true.
Totally agree with that.
I just had no idea that those 4 were going to be train wrecks.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I mean, I did throughout the course of the show. I was like, I don't know how good this is going to go. But I was really bummed out about how fucking long it was taking.
Yes. Yeah.
Because, I had some damn good jokes that I wanted more people to hear.
Yes. And you had a lot of stuff to say at the end.
Not that it's about me. I'm just saying.
It is about you.
The show,
It was totally about you.
The show was more complete once you kind of heard the ending.
Yeah. Oh, come on. You knew one of them was
I
going
actually
to
didn't.
exactly be what it was. No.
I actually didn't expect that out of
we
that
know
one.
which one you're talking about, and we didn't expect that
I
at
really
all.
thought they were all going to somewhat behave. I figured everybody was going to drink a little, but stupid me. I was the most sober one on the fucking stage, if that tells you anything.
So was I.
Shit, I only had 3 or 4. So anyway. But it was fun. It was awesome. I think the train wrecks were almost kind of perfect. Other than the show going a little too long, the fact that there were train wrecks, it's like we, as a whole, as a community, we didn't really truly expect the whole night to just go beautifully. I mean, if it was the roast of Tom Hembry, I'm sure everything would have been just totally perfect. Because, he just, we got to be done. I get that. But the roast of Dan Fritz, of course there's going to be some fucking train wrecks.
That's right.
There's no doubt about it. I think it was almost kind of added to the idea.
This is actually a good point. Oh, wait. Hang on. Right here. Dang it. It keeps moving too fast. There we go. This one. When the roasters talk more about themselves, they should be ejected. It's very interesting that you say that. And so
That was happening.
Yes.
That was happening.
That also happened.
Jared said I was not the most sober one there because he was drinking coffee.
Until Shane kicked my second cup over.
And let's be real, we're all amateurs. That's absolutely true.
Yes.
And Tara tried to start the
tried
whole
to say
entire
that.
show by letting everybody know, look, none of us have ever done this before. I think, in fact, I know that some of the people who were train wrecks, it had everything to do with how nervous they were.
Yes.
Having never done it before. And it just was... I almost felt bad for them because they couldn't get up in front of people like that, let alone try to do stand-up comedy is basically what it ends up being.
Totally. Yeah.
And their nerves got the best of them, and they just, it went a little far for them. But that's,
That's right.
I'm not down on it. I wasn't upset about it. I wasn't mad about it. I actually had a lot of empathy or sympathy or whatever you want to call it because I know that it just had to do with nerves, and I love that they at least still got up there and tried. So
Yeah, and Julia said, yes, absolutely. Julia said, oh, come on. Yep, stayed till the bitter end and drove home that night, which is to up by Kansas City. Didn't miss a word and worth it all the way.
Oh, thank you so much, Julia.
Bitches, that's nice. Jared says this.
I appreciated Tara saying, hey, we're not comedians, so show some grace and give applause when you normally wouldn't. Great way to set the pace. It was great hosting.
Thank you very much, Jared. Thank you.
You did do a great job.
And once again, we said it on Monday Morning Medication, and I think I told you that night. But thank you, Jared, for some tech help and some general help that you gave us for making the show what I think is still a success. I mean, I spent Wednesday evening, well into the evening, putting together that presentation, and it was all because Jared taught me how, basically. So thank you very much.
Yeah.
We appreciate that.
Everybody helped. I mean, I appreciate Tom and his help, and Jared and his help, and Snap was there. Brian Snaden, for those of you who don't know, plays bass in Machine Gun Symphony, old school friend of mine. In fact, I even showed video that involved Snap.
He was in it.
That was shot like 25 years ago.
Yeah.
And Snap was our bass player for a music video we tried to do one time. Well, we did do it, but we never finished the video.
Right. And everybody that saw you that night that was actually involved in that was like, let's get that video going. So I think it's still worth trying to edit something together.
Yeah. So
hi, Jules. Jules said she had a great time. It was great to see you too, Jules.
All in all, it was great. And I appreciate everybody's hard work.
Yes.
And I appreciate everybody playing a role and being the roasters and how much work that took. I could tell even from the train wrecks that they put a lot of thought into their jokes and into what they were going to say, and kind of everyone had a little bit different slant on me, so that was actually pretty cool.
That's right.
Yeah, and the JQP cover band, I don't know if you're talking about Jay Stevens' video, but apparently Jay Stevens is starting a JQP Johnny Q Public cover band.
That's right.
And he said all 6 of the fans are super stoked.
So what we said, I think we said on Monday morning, but we're also saying it here, is that we're going to probably throw some form of video.
You should have put that video on the dock.
I should have.
So we could play it.
We could just play it tonight.
It's only 2 minutes.
We still can. You mean Jay's?
Yeah.
I still can. I can grab it.
Do you have it on your laptop?
Yeah, and I can totally grab it. It's on Facebook, so I can totally grab
it. For
it.
those of you who weren't there.
So fuck it. Let's just show this video if it doesn't crash our freaking system here.
Is it in Messenger?
Yes. But it doesn't have any music underneath it. So hang on, wait a second. Let me go back. I know what I'll do. Since Jared taught me how to make this damn presentation, I might as well use it, right? Okay. Cool.
Tom said, can you post the whole 4.5 hours?
I sure can.
Are you still bitching about it,
I sure
Tom?
can, bitchy man. God. Bitchy grumpy man.
He was so crabby.
He was
that night.
Crabby.
Old man just wanted to go to bed.
Fuck, he was
at
like,
9
can
o'clock.
I just go lay down? And I'm like, yes, go lay down.
That's the only complaint I got about the whole night. 2 or 3 people came up to me and was like, who is the
guy?
crabby old man behind the light rig?
And Monty Lawrence wasn't there. I was like,
and it wasn't Monty.
I didn't see Monty Lawrence. It was fucking Tom Henry.
We saw Monty Lawrence today, actually, because we're doing some work for him.
Yeah.
And so he's already been kind of updated on the jokes that were out there on him. But he hadn't quite heard the one that I had for him yet.
Tom Henry was filling in.
I was filling in! Step off my dick!
Hang on, this is a heavy presentation, so I'm not sure if it's going to bog us down and fucking shut us shit down. So if it's getting choppy, it's because I'm trying to open a big giant file. So sorry about that.
Is it that big? Well, then it ain't worth it.
All right. Well, it is. It's pretty darn big.
So I told Monty the joke I had for him. I told it to him in person today at his house.
Yeah.
Which was completely out of context. And so standing in his kitchen and telling him
totally randomly
what my joke was, was very awkward.
Oh my God. Oh, without my key, I don't know which one it is, so I'm going to have to find it.
Anyway, yeah, so there was some good stuff. And yes, Jared, we'll have to get together on those files because quite honestly, I was not drunk at all.
No.
But I actually don't remember a lot of stuff. I think that I was so wigged out about trying to plan this thing hardcore for the final 5 or 6 days in a row. We were up that morning at like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. trying to finish up some of our files and our keynote and all that kind of stuff. So by the time the thing fucking happened, uh-oh.
I know. I hope that didn't just destroy everything. Crud.
I was so worn out I didn't even remember everything.
Yeah, I didn't either. We'll have to do it a different way because I want to play it and I have it what it is, but it's gonna, I don't know, I can't.
I don't think you can do it off of that, or can you? That's not even hooked up over here. I thought you just had a file. Boop, MP4. Boop, boop, put it over here. Boop, boop.
I have his video, but there's no music to it.
So what? That's only in the beginning.
All right.
I'll do some music right here in the mic, like boom, da, 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 boom,
All right,
dum,
fair
dum,
enough.
da. Who fucking cares? Next up, blue screen of death.
Yeah,
he
no
talking
shit.
about?
I don't know. Probably something I just did that I fucked up.
The blue screen of death on the computer. Is that Jared's next band?
The blue screen of death?
Blue screen of death?
Yeah. Death may die, the blue screen of...
That's going to be the name of their record.
Blue screen
Death
of
may
death?
die. The blue screen of death.
Name your album with a word that's in your band name. Yeah, you can do that. Write that.
My son Bono started school this week and met a girl whose name is Death.
What?
Yeah.
Seriously?
I don't think it's her birth name, but that's what she goes by. Death.
That's what she goes by.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Yeah, that's right. You'll steal it from me.
As per usual.
There's a Finder, Files, MP4. Done. I don't know what you're doing online over there. Control Alt Delete. We can't do that now. Anyway, getting a little too boggy in here.
All right. Let's try it your way, Dan.
Yeah, just grab the file and then go to your banners.
Let me make sure it's here. Talk to him. Gosh, this is getting stupid.
Yeah, it is stupid. Daniel Fritz, how was your son's first day at school? Meeting a girl at school and her name is Death. That's very different. Yes, it was. But he likes her. I mean, you know, maybe not romantically, but he's like, oh, she's cool. She just goes by Death. We could have, but we're not using the Roadcaster right now. Actually. He's actually had a rough week already. He's at Jarrett, and there's a kid that's already in school detention, whatever you call that, because he likes to push and shove and bully all the younger kids. So on the third day of school over there at Jarrett, he is already in detention. So anyway,
Not Bono, but the kid.
not Bono, not my son, but a kid that was picking on him and bullying him. And so it's kind of been a weird week. I mean, within the very first week, stuff like that happening is kind of like blah.
Yeah. It's pretty annoying.
But whatever.
That kind of thing always, it's just, ugh.
So that's been a little annoying. And his mother texted me and said, I hope the school gets something figured out because otherwise I'll end up in jail. And I believe her.
All right. Okay, so I'm going to try this. Now that I freaking found it, because Dan reminded me how to freaking do this. Let's see if this works. And we'll give it a whirl.
Add video clip.
You got
This is great.
step-by-step process.
I tell you what, this cutting edge over here.
Yeah.
I think Shane Jennings said at the roast, why would I tune in on Thursday nights to just hear Dan yell at me all night?
Right, I think that was Shane. Yeah, it might have been.
That's why I'm not yelling at anyone anymore.
No, he's not going to do it anymore. And like people like Stephanie Cagle are going to be sad. We'll see. We'll see if this uploads very well, and then we will fucking show this shit and have a good time. Hopefully. And it just stopped our video trying to upload this crap. Awesome. There we go. We'll see
It's
if
a
it
good
works.
video. I like it.
I still don't understand why I'm hardwired and it's saying that my Wi-Fi signal is low. That's crazy.
Because they told us we have a faulty modem or whatever, and they sent us a brand spanking new one, and you didn't hook it up for tonight. Could have something to do with that.
I didn't do it.
I don't know for sure, but it could have something to do with that.
It could. It very well could have something to do with that. I
Because we have a faulty, whatever it's called.
don't know if it's a modem anymore, but it's like, I can't remember what they called it.
Whatever our backs is.
With the twinkly lights and the...
Whatever the
you know,
backs is.
The backs? Where you from? Are you from Boston?
The
What's
backs.
going on over there?
Oh, by the way, I've been watching charter lobster fishing
Dude.
videos.
And I was too, and that's why I didn't get the damn
because
internet hooked
I
up.
want to do that. And down off the Florida Keys, you can charter a boat that'll take you out and you can catch lobsters. And it's not in the cage or whatever they call it, traps. You literally jump in the water
you
and
go dive.
swim down and catch them in a net.
Right.
And I'm going to do that someday.
You're gonna do that someday. All right, let's check back with the comments, and I think this freaking router. Thank
Router,
you,
there
thank
it
you.
is.
There's the word. I couldn't fucking think of it.
Oh, Jared says because it's Mac, and yet his PC does nothing but fuck itself for everything he does.
Single show. But anyway, all right, let's try this. Why not? You guys want to see Jay's video?
You want to see Jay? Now it doesn't. This is the raw file, so I had to add music to it. Go ahead.
Let's see if it goes.
If it is, it's going to be silent in the beginning.
Right.
And you just got to imagine. I'll.
What's up? I really wanted to be there for Dan's roast, but I'm in Florida this week, spending all this money that I make singing for Machine Gun Symphony. But I thought you guys are all roasting on Dan. I'm sure you guys are talking shit about him, bashing on him. I thought, I'm going to do a video of just how awesome Dan is. For example, most singers don't like other singers. So when a new singer moves into town that's better looking, has a better body, has a better voice, most singers would hate that guy. But not Dan. What does Dan do? He just hands me his band on a silver platter. Lets me make it even more popular and make a ton of cash. Dan, you're so cool. Or like when someone's wife openly talks about how sex they are and how she wants to have sex with me. Most guys would get mad. Not my buddy Dan. Nope. He embraces me with open arms. Even when my face is white boobs. Dan, you're so awesome. Then there's Dan's Johnny Chew Public Day. Like most guys that record a record, get on MTV, normal guys would feel pressure to become more successful with the second album. Nope, not Dan, a true trendsetter. Lost the record company tons of money. Dan, you're the man. Fuck those pussies for trying. Sticking it to the man, Dan, I commend you. He showed the record company who was boss. I even got Dan's blessing to form a Johnny Q Public tribute band. And you know what? The 6 fans that band has are super stoked about it. Dan, you rock. But all kidding aside, Dan and I are actually really good friends. In fact, I think we're better friends than he is with the other Machine Gun members. And I'm glad to know you, brother. All you fuckers are going to rip me, but that's all right. I rip myself every day. I'm a very easy target. Happy birthday, Dan. I will see you soon, my man.
Fucking A, hell yeah. Yes, so I got it to play. Thanks
Yes,
for your
Julia,
advice.
that was my favorite part. Fuck those pussies for trying.
Yep.
Oh,
So
man.
if you weren't
Sorry
there,
for the echo at first. I think we got it figured out.
we got it
again.
figured out now. Yeah.
Oh, shit. But
I love
anyway.
that. I love that. Abort the mute. Abort. Thank you very much. I noticed that. So thank you very much. So, hey, we're learning. It's all a learning curve. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so very cool. So that's just a flavor, a little taste of the roastiness that happened. And I think once again, we're going to put that stuff on, some stuff on Patreon. So, some of you are Patreon members.
So, show the photo. This was probably one of the better.
Which one?
The only one I've seen.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, the one you showed me. So it would be the only one I've seen that hopefully you put in here. I thought you put photos over here.
I've got them over here.
Oh, okay. I thought they were in the docket ready to go.
No, because
Never
there's
mind.
300 of them.
Okay, I thought you put a few over here. You said in the microphone earlier, maybe we'll show you some of those tonight. And now you're like, you don't even have them ready.
Because there are
See,
300 of them.
because you just pick a couple and show some people a couple. What is so hard? Goodness gracious, I need Joshua Poole over here. You should go over to the audio roast and be all unprepared. Anyways, there were a couple photos that I thought we had in our docket over here.
Then you should have told me, oh, put that one and that one. But there are 300 plus photos.
Yeah, I understand. And you said earlier when I was getting that Mood Ring Circus record, like, oh, I'll show you some of the photos from the roast tonight. So I was like, oh, cool. She's got some ready to go.
No,
I didn't say show all 300 of them.
I know, but I've got plenty to choose from. So I don't know what you're looking for. So you tell me.
Oh, I've never seen them. I haven't seen any of them except the one that you showed me. That was just one you showed me. Never mind. It's just dumb. Yeah, male menopause at age 50 for sure.
It's incredible. It's incredible.
I'm not even having fun anymore. I want to go.
Really? There.
Yeah.
How about that one?
There you go.
All right. Then let me get it ready.
Oh, Jared, are you dying over there as much as I'm dying over here? This week on Divorce Court, bom, bom, bom.
Jesus Christ.
Bom, 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 bom. Tara didn't get photos ready for the live show at 7 o'clock. Don't. Dan is suing and divorcing her because now she's still not putting it in the docket so that we can just click it and it would just come right up on the screen. Don't. Tara's mad because everything Dan says is right and she knows it, and that's what makes her so mad.
Dan's getting mad because he has no idea how fucking hard this is sometimes. To do it on the spot when we could have talked about it earlier.
You said earlier you had pictures to show people.
Yeah, I know.
What in the world was I supposed to think? Golly.
God, this is a great show. Isn't it, everybody?
I already said abandon, abort, move on. I don't care. It's not even worth it. Me and Mike McWhorter are just going to spin some Fool's Face songs and call it a night. Zeppelin versus divorce. Thank God Dan can talk about anything. Oh my gosh, y'all about to implode.
Look at Julia. You and Audio Roast need to do a producer swap, kind of like the wife swap. Could be fun. You know, it could be permanent too. It could be permanent.
Tell a story. Give me a subject, Stephanie. Give me a subject, and I'll tell you a story on that subject.
There! Are you happy now?
I don't really care. I already said I'm ready to move on from it, but I thought that was a funny picture.
It's a great picture. I put it up as the freaking banner for this particular episode, so.
The one on the screen behind me, that's what was displayed when Led Zeppelin's Kashmir. Oh, I came
Did
out
y'all
to
get
Kashmir.
that? Did y'all get that? How funny that was? For
Probably
real?
very few got it. But I'll bet Julia Lee Cobb
I
did.
bet she did. That's right.
Anyway. Most fucked up stage mishap.
That's your subject. That's
yeah,
your
I know.
subject. All right.
I know.
Jared. Well, if it's permanent, it would be me with two excellent producers.
She did get that joke of me coming out to Zeppelin.
Very good. Yeah, Dave. Hi, Dave. Dave actually says, "How about how much you love Alice in Chains?"
Oh,
so
Jesus.
you got most fucked up. Come on, most.
I
fucked
can't
up
talk
stage
about
mishap.
Alice in Chains. I'm starting to break out in hives right now, even seeing that on my screen. That is the worst fucking band that's ever lived. And I'm happy. I'm happy that they can't go on anymore. I'm just going to say it that way.
Oh my God. Too soon?
I'm so glad I don't have to hear that guy's voice anymore. Woo-hoo! Love it.
Thank you, Jules. She says, "Hey, the pizza was amazing and the cookies were very clever. Thank you for the cookies too. Thank you to Kimberly Nutter Butter Utter for the cookies. She had them made in Monette."
Tell your $3 YouTube story about the girl in the bathroom in the Big Gulp. Oh, God.
Well, there's three choices.
He's not being serious. I
No.
don't have a YouTube
I
story
know.
with a girl in a Big
But
Gulp.
Stephanie was first to respond, and we,
The most fucked up stage mishap. The most
Fucked up
Okay,
stage
okay. I actually
mishap.
have one for this. I've got one for this. This is funny. This was.
God, I hope so.
Yeah, this was back when I was in a Christian band, but it wasn't John and Q Public. It was before that. And this dumbass that was booking for us was not communicating with the promoters and or the church. We were playing a lot of actual churches. Dave Clemens would appreciate this story. And so he was just booking this band, and he wasn't explaining to the youth minister, whoever the hell it was that we were playing, what kind of band we were like or anything like that. He was just trying to get the show because he had this pressure to like try to get shows. So we go in. I was actually just the keyboard player of this particular band, and I was very, very, when I played keyboards in a band, I was a lot of people haven't seen me play like this except for maybe Trish. I don't know if anyone else, but I used to be as extreme as I have ever been, whether it be with John Q Public or Machine Gun or anything. I used to be like that, just playing the keyboards. I had two keyboards on ultimate stand, which is kind of those stands that just kind of go up at an angle and they kind of hold them. Then I would duct tape, like I would put about 7 or 8 strips of duct tape underneath the keyboard and taped it to the stand. It usually would just sit on these 2 little bars. And I would duct tape the shit out of the bottom and the top keyboards so that they wouldn't fall off. The reason why I did that was because I would take that stand and I would throw the whole thing. Yeah, Andy just said he would secure the keyboards to the stand. Exactly. I would tape them to the stand. Then I had a way of throwing that whole entire stand down towards the crowd. If you're familiar with ultimate stands, they have 3 legs and then it goes back at an angle. Well, if you cock it up on the 2 legs, the whole damn thing will lean all the way down, and my longer keyboard would actually hit the floor, and I would play it this way, and I would be able to, and my top keyboard would stay on because it was duct taped. Then I would throw it the other way. Then I would get up on a ledge that was on my keyboard stand and throw my legs up over the top of this whole entire thing and play them like Animal plays the drums in like fucking the Muppet Show. Okay. And my hair was halfway down to my ass, and this is how I played the keyboards. I kind of had this weird fucking thing. This dude, we are at a church, and it is kind of like a youth service. There was probably, I'll bet there was about 1,000 kids there, maybe more than 1,000. And one of the main pastors of the church comes marching right down the center aisle. He goes right up to the lead singer of our band and he tells him, "You have got to stop now." And so we stopped, and they're trying to talk things out, like what's going on? And I'm kind of sitting over there like, uh-oh. And me and the drummer, who was Brian Duvall at the time, we're looking at each other like, uh-oh. And then our lead singer turns to us and gives us the "we're done." And he was furious because it was probably all because of me and the drummer. We were both very flamboyant in the way we played. This youth pastor turns around, stands in front of the entire crowd without the mic. He did it acoustically because using our mic would have like made it look like he was endorsing our band. So he wouldn't even use our mic. He stood in front of like 1,200 kids and just spoke acoustically. And he said, "Everybody has to leave the building. We are evacuating the room." And everyone's like, "What the fuck?" I was on stage like, "What the hell did we do? I don't know what we did." They literally, "Come on, everybody up," like it was a damn fire drill. All of the kids, every last one of them had to leave the room. They got them outside on the parking lot, closed the doors, and told us we need to pack our shit right now, get it in the trailer, and go home. You haven't even heard that story, have you? Because we were too wild.
I'm kind of laughing, but I'm kind of pissed off at the same time.
Kicked all 1,200 of them kids out.
I am really angry.
And we had only played like 3 songs.
Wow.
And we brought our own PA that had at least 6 or 7 boxes per side.
Oh my gosh.
And brought our own lights. And so we had to tear our whole entire thing down after 3 songs. And they literally stood there and like kept guard while we were loading our stuff out.
Was this Azusa?
No. I don't want to say who it was.
Okay, fair.
But yeah, that one. Tara hasn't even heard that
I
one.
haven't even heard that one, Stephanie.
And they stood there where they had like 6
Wow.
guys that watched us unload everything. Like they thought we were going to like burn the place down or steal something. I don't know what. But
Oh
they
my
kicked us
God,
out after 4 songs.
What were you doing so wrong? Jeez. Oh,
And
Pete.
I don't remember where we were, but we were not close to home. We were,
God.
I'll bet we were 8 to 12 hours away.
I'm just curious. Just write me down.
Okay.
What that was. Oh, gotcha. And that's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. And I bet it was awesome, though. I bet a lot of those kids were like, "This is
yeah,
the
they were
best,"
loving it. They were going ape shit.
because you were still singing praise songs.
I had long hair and I had it all out. Yeah, I think they probably prayed over the building, Phil, after we got done, because of all
Probably.
that demonic that we brought into the room.
Now, Bev has a good point. The difference between religiosity and spirituality. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it was insane. I would say that's probably one of my weirdest stage stories.
Andrew says maybe Georgia or Alabama. Yeah, it was far away.
It became a thing. I can't remember if Andrew was there. He might have been, but even if he wasn't, it was like a thing.
Yeah.
Like when I came back to
People
Springfield
knew.
and told my family, like, we fucking got kicked out of a church.
Oh, my God.
They kicked
They
us
stopped
out.
the damn show.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
That's awful.
No
Cindy says-
drinking, no smoking,
No.
we weren't
No.
doing anything. I mean, I was a really, really good boy back then. The way I threw that keyboard down like that, boy, just got that pastor all worked up. Just got that worked up in the Holy Ghost. That keyboard not coming down like that is not from God. That is from the devil.
Oh, my gosh.
It was fun.
It was fun. Okay.
It was fun. So anyway,
Do you know what this means?
Dave said the novella show was epic. Oh, man. That novella sounds really familiar. You might have to jog my memory on
Remind.
that one. That novella looks very familiar.
Stephanie says, so glad I'm not the only one that's been kicked out of a church.
Awesome. Way to go, Stephanie. That's why we are hashtag each other.
Hashtag each other.
Julia Lake
Here we go.
Cobb.
Comments that are a paragraph. I don't even look at them. Here we go.
She says, wow, man, I can say that I remember the days of the AG youth rallies in KC. I attended religiously from 1982 to 1988. I like how that's put.
Nice.
Craziest ones were the anti-rock backmasking seminars. Yes, I was a
my.
part of all that.
Wow.
I knew they went too far when they came after Petra. Flippin' Petra.
Petra.
It wasn't about the content. It was about control of the congregation. Amen and amen.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. Dave Clemens is trying to jog your memory at Pleasant View.
Telling me the city is not going to help because I don't remember playing Pleasant View ever in my life. I barely remember playing Springfield. What was it? Novella.
Novella?
You got to give me something
The
specific.
novella show was epic at Pleasant View,
Okay, I don't know.
right?
School. It was a school.
He's trying. He's trying.
I might think of it if I get the most hints. Anyway, yeah, dude, it was crazy, and I actually got sent a podcast by a one Krista Meadows a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
And she thought that I would think it's interesting because it was all about church camp.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. It was more than interesting.
Yes.
It was incredible. There was things about it that were kind of disturbing. The way the church was back in those days, especially at church camp and some of these church youth rally thingies they would have in their buildings and stuff like that was odd. It just was strange.
Very strange. Dave is saying out by Fellows Lake.
Yeah, I'm not going to remember.
Not coming that
I need to
way.
remember something that actually happened that I might. That as far as where it was, I don't remember playing near Fellows Lake.
Stephanie says church camp was the beginning of my getting kicked out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. Julia also says, comes back with, I did get away with singing Petra's More Power to Ya at one of the rallies. Biggest crowd I ever played in front of, maybe 800 people, and I was 15. Wow, that's young for a lot of people. That's great.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember when they were doing the music is from the devil thing and talking about all the sexuality that are in secular records. And they actually, they lost me at Huey Lewis in the News. I mean, they were doing the whole like Scorpions, like that record cover. He is actually having sex with that girl on the record cover. And even back then I was like, you don't know if he's fucking having sex? I don't see any D's and V's. What are you talking about? There's that black and white photo from the Scorpions where he's
Right.
kind of like got that girl, and this guy was straight up slide up on the screen and telling 800 kids at church camp that he's having sex with her in that picture. And that's why this record, you need to never listen to it. I'm just like, I don't think they're fully clothed, first of all. And how do you know they're having sex, you weirdo? But then later,
Because that's what he saw when he saw it.
Yeah,
Pervert.
Baptist church camp. Baptist church camp, that's one of the ones I went to.
Niangua? Oh my God.
And I can't remember which song they picked on.
Stephanie, I went to a church camp in the 80s near Niangua.
Oh, that's funny. Maybe you guys went together.
Holy shit. Julia says, D's and V's, LOL.
Yeah. I can't even remember which song they were talking about, but it was Huey Lewis in the News, and and he was saying what he's talking about is wanting to have sex with this girl. I was like, oh, bro, man, dang it. I don't know if I can work for this
I think
corporation.
Huey Lewis in the News was one of the most innocent bands of the 80s.
I know, and he picked some song. I can't even remember what it was.
I Want a
but
New Drug or something.
It probably was that. It was promoting drugs.
When they don't realize that if they fucking listen to the lyrics, it's
Oh
not what
my
they're fucking
God.
talking about. Jesus Christ. Ugh. Fuck that shit. Oh my God, I could get so pissed off.
So that was a good question from Stephanie Cagle.
Yes,
my
it
weirdest stage mishap.
Yeah. Yep. Worst stage mishap ever. There was a comment by Jules right here.
Have you guys heard about Nirvana being sued for their album cover? Yes.
What a bunch of horseshit.
I just think that's a little odd.
How fucking stupid is that?
I would almost, considering how fucking crazy the world is, I would almost be like, oh, okay. Had he not recreated the fucking cover like on their 20-year anniversary and got really famous for it. Nobody even knew that baby until that long-haired hippie fuck decided to recreate the album cover, I think for their 20th anniversary of the record, and got super popular. In fact, you know what's actually even more hilarious is he's only suing him for $150,000. Like usually something like that is like millions. He just needs to pay some credit cards off.
I got some credit card debt, some
Oh
student
my
loans.
gosh, you puss.
My Biden ain't saving me from my student loans yet, so I need some fucking $150,000.
I don't
What
buy it.
Are
I
you
don't
fucking
buy it.
talking about? I think it's a bunch of shit. I think he's some internet guy who wants some publicity. He's not going to win. He's not going to get it. And if it is him,
Oh, he'll get it.
If
He'll
it-
get it.
well, I think Grohl will do it out of laughter. He'll be
Oh,
like,
he'll
"Come
get
here,
it.
motherfucker. You're gonna have to. Here's your money, but come on my stage and talk
I'll be
about
interested
this."
to see how Grohl handles it. If he probably doesn't even get involved. He doesn't usually like to be associated with Nirvana that much anyway.
Well, sort of.
I mean, he's absolutely embraces that he was in Nirvana. I'm just saying he's moving on.
He has obviously.
I don't think he
moved
wants
on.
to get in the news and
He's
talk
moved
about
on
it.
very well, but
But he might not. He might.
In this instance, it might piss him off
It'll
enough.
be interesting to see if Grohl gets involved.
Yes, exactly. I can't wait to see what happens because he'll try to do it in a positive light, though. I think he'll make fun of it and make comedy of it, and I think there will be an ulterior motive, like somebody pressured this kid into suing, and it's going to be thrown out and all this shit, and he'll
But
make
for
fun of it.
$150,000.
Yes.
Oh, Diane, we're sorry you missed the fun tonight.
Oh, but you're here now, so that's what matters. Yay!
But Diane and I are going to have fun later tonight.
Oh. All right. Okay.
She knows what I'm talking about.
She knows.
She knows what I'm talking about.
He hasn't told me yet, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with you, Diane.
Anyway, well, that's probably a wrap.
That was sudden. That's probably a.
Well, I don't wanna just sit
Are
here
you
and-
Italian? That's probably a rap.
Gabs,
Right
yeah.
on,
Diane's
baby.
like, right on,
right
baby.
on, baby.
You put the Luther Vandross on. I'll be over in a minute.
Oh, that's right.
Is that the guy that did
I
the...
think let's get it on. Maybe. I don't know. That's an audio roast question.
Oh, thank
No
you,
idea.
Stephanie Cagle. Jules says it's ridiculous and it's quite very stupid of this lawsuit for a Nirvana cover album. Someone is after money.
Of course.
I
And
just,
but do you think he would have gone for more?
I know, $150,000. Gosh.
All I want is 150.
Like, it's gonna
Dave goes
cost him more.
Dave is writing a check right now. Would you just shut up here? Fucking take a check.
It's gonna cost
Shut
him.
up.
It's gonna cost him more
Oh my God.
to go to court than it is for 150.
Jeez, oh pizza place. Hang on, Stephanie has a new hashtag.
Hashtag Demon Steph, Dan and Steph.
Hashtag Team Dan and Steph.
That's right, because we get kicked out of churches together, baby.
That's right.
No, kicked out of that church is one of my most proudest moments.
Fuck that. You don't want to be there
Fuck 'em.
anyway. Mm-hmm. Jules got a good point. Shit, court costs and attorneys might be more than 150.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
Absolutely, he's gonna spend more on attorney fees than 150,000. That would be great if he actually sticks with the 150 grand, and then at the end his attorney turns in an invoice for about 140 grand.
No shit. Here you go. Here's
There you go, dumbass. Doesn't the Gerber baby show its butt at some point?
Yes. Unbelievable.
Oh man, child pornography.
Just take an open hand to that guy and slap him across the face publicly. Just come here. Whack! Shut up. That Batman thing.
Oh,
that,
yeah.
That Batman meme where he's
He'll
slapping.
be embraced and put on a pedestal. He'll
By
have a
certain
part.
people.
He'll have a part at the next Grammys.
Oh my God.
Everyone will get ratings and they'll get all kinds of shit.
And that's the way Dave Grohl will use this. He'll make it a positive thing for himself and everybody around him, and by embracing it and making it funny.
CNN will interview him so they can finally get someone to watch their channel. Mm-hmm. He'll blow up.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It'll be funny.
Whatever,
Right.
you dorkarama.
Dork.
Why don't you go draw a dick on someone's bathroom
That's
wall?
right. Sounds familiar.
Anyway, how about some more Fool's Face?
Some more Fool's Face to close things out. Thanks for joining us once again. We love you guys so much. We appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening to Monday Morning Medication. We had 12 listens today out of the blue, 12 listens this morning or today. So yay. So we appreciate that very much. Of course, our interviews are still up on the podcast, Unsung Dreamers. You can find that on your podcast app, wherever you look for it. I'm not going to list all of them because it's everywhere. And also on our website, there's information about each person who's interviewed or we have a conversation with, if you will. The Jason Farley interview is coming out very soon. And what else?
Well, I don't want to say much.
But you always do.
Tara and I are talking about a lot of really, really big things for the next few months. And I don't want to get into the details of that. But if you are subscribed to the Boot Jeep channel on YouTube, which is probably going to be rebranded here very soon to just represent Dan and Tara. No boots, no Jeeps, no screamers, no dreamers. I think we're going to start vlogging over there more regularly. So, and that's all I'm going to say. And
I think that's a good way to put it. We're going to rebrand it, but it's called Boot Jeep right now, but it will be renamed at some point very, very soon.
It's going to be renamed like in the next hour.
But it's a YouTube channel separate from Unsung Streamers. So go check it out if you want to on that. Hi, Steven. Steven popped in here. Hello. Because Julia said, okay, this is the first episode where Dan didn't shout, "I'm joking." I wonder why. Because he's not.
He's not.
And that's what Steven says. Nice work. See? Yep. Good job. Very good. Very good.
Nice work. What
So,
a great
yes.
last comment for the show.
That's very, very good. You got some more Fool's Face coming? Some audio?
I'll
some-
play a little song.
Okay. But in the meantime, like Dan said, we are getting ready to do a lot more vlogging over on our Boot Jeep channel, which will be rebranded very, very soon. And that's a...
Probably this weekend.
But Boot Jeep also has like 6 or 7 really cool videos, I think. Some stuff that we've done in the past before COVID, like right before COVID. One of them is right before COVID
A week
hit.
before.
And so then that Boot Jeep channel kind of stopped for a little bit to kind of regroup and figure things out. But we are getting ready to start vlogging even more. But there are still at least 6 videos over there you guys can check out.
And we just threw them out and let them go and didn't prioritize it. But I think we're gonna adjust some. We're gonna adjust some priorities.
Yeah.
And we'll see how that goes. We'll see what that means. We don't really know yet.
Some new things in the future. Who knows? Who knows what they'll be? So thanks for joining us tonight. We will see you next Thursday. In the meantime, Monday Morning Medication comes out Monday mornings. Unsung Dreamers is always there for you to listen to all those wonderful conversations we had with people.
Marvin Gaye was the Get It On song.
You're right.
Not Luther.
That's right. Thank you.
See you, Mike McCorder.
Here's some more Fool's Face.
Oh my gosh. Julie made it through all those Boot Jeep videos.
When I power listen to... Nice. Thank you, Julia.
90 Day Clemens.
Bye-bye. Thank you, guys.
A la Sweet Ramones. Sweet.
Fool's Face.
The Ramones' little brother.
Ramone's little sweet brother. We'll shut up and let you listen.
You son of a bitch.
Why is this the bad record? The fuck?
No, this is a good one. I think it's
love
the
vinyl.
shitty record player. It's the shitty record player.
It is.
No doubt. I need to put a penny on top of the needle. Remember those days?
I do.
You got a cord.
Do a picture so I can get a thumbnail. Just look at me and be in pose. Cool. Oh my god, it's skipping so bad.
It's not the record. It's the shitty record player. Bye, guys.
Won't stop till you love me.